I bought 5 pairs of IEM'S ranging from $15 to $200, and these are the ones that I decided to keep. I switched from a normal gaming headset to these because I like them better and they're 1/8 of the price. But there's actually a few other reasons why I chose to switch to these IEM'S and why I don't plan to change them in the future. Let's get into it. I stream about 30 hours a week and I make content like this in my free time. I'm also a dirty liar. I've never made a product video like this. All my videos on YouTube up till now have been gaming related, but I've always wanted to make content around all of these cool tech and toys that I've spent my money on. So here we go. And just to note, this is not a sponsored video. I wasn't paid to review this product or say anything nice about them, nor do I have any obligation to this product to lie to you guys about them. But if the company wants to get in touch, hit me up with a contract, baby. I play a lot of different games, and on top of that, I've got this really weird habit of just buying a bunch of useless stuff for my streams and my videos just because I think it's cool. And these IEM'S happen to be one of those purchases. But I already had this brand new pair of Astro A50s when I chose to buy these IEM'S. And since I've had them, I haven't touched the Astros once. These are the Truthear Crinacle Zeros. I've had them for 1 year now and they cost about $42. I threw an Amazon link in the description if you guys are interested, but I'd probably advise you watch the rest of the video just to make sure before you spend your money. The packaging for these is, I'm just kidding. Who cares about the box? In the box, it's got everything you need. It's got a little carrying case. It's got the IEM'S. It's got your tips. It's going to have a cable in there. It's everything you need to get these hooked up. I don't really understand what it is about gamers and these over-sexualized anime chicks or why that's even used for branding purposes. You guys are weird, bro. But anyways, back to the point. You take your IEM'S out of the box. You plug in your cables. And then you grab one of these little ear tips. Whichever one fits your Dumbos the best. After that, you just take the end of your aux cord, you plug it into your audio source, and you're ready to run it. Now, I could flood you guys with all the crazy tech spec talk about the molding capping process, the HRTF characteristics, or the drivers and the frequencies, but honestly, that doesn't mean anything to 99% of you guys who are watching, and it definitely doesn't mean anything to me. When I bought 5 different pairs of IEM'S, I just wanted the ones that sounded the best for the best price. Technical specs are cool and all if you know what they mean, but whenever I was trying all the different pairs of IEM'S that I bought, I couldn't distinguish one of them from the next one. This is my honest and real opinion of these, and I'm choosing to leave all of the tech jargon out of the video, so if you don't like that, you might as well click off now. Out of the 5 pairs of IEM'S I bought, these were the ones that I chose to keep, and these were the ones that sounded the best. They just work, and they work well. Straight out of the box, these things are solid. There's no weird creaky plastic or flimsy parts, and you can throw them around or beat them around a bit without worrying about them breaking. In the year that I've had them, I haven't once had an issue with them feeling cheap or flimsy. The sound EQ of them feels very pure, and I don't really know what I mean by that other than the fact that they don't feel like they've been overly EQ'd. The audio almost seems very raw and natural. A lot of the different IEM'S that I tried all had a very distinct sound profile, which kind of sounds like it'd be awesome for gaming, but a lot of them made my game audio sound overly tuned or a little bit muddy, and it just didn't sound natural. But these IEM'S have a very true and raw sound, which I actually prefer. If I'm in Discord, all of my buddies all sound like they do in real life. If I'm talking into this microphone, the audio that I hear through these IEM'S sounds like me. It's not overly amplified, and the EQ doesn't sound weird. It's just a very true sound profile. The highs are very crispy and the mids are nice and subtle. The only thing I wish they had more of is bass. Bass isn't terrible and it actually sounds really good, but it's just not gonna boom the old ear canals like my A50s would. Again, doesn't bother me too much. I've got a full room speaker set up with a subwoofer if I want to listen to music. But I'm just saying, if you do want to listen to music through your headphones and bass is a big factor for you, you're probably going to want to skip these. The Zeros also don't come with any form of EQ software. I've just got them hardwired into my Go XLR and I don't EQ them. It's never bothered me, but again, if you're an audiophile and audio quality or music is what you're going for, then you're probably going to want to use a third-party software to make it happen. But that's enough EQ blabber. Let's talk about the size of these things. If you can see, these things have a weird rounded triangle shape. They almost seem bulky in a sense. But once they're in my ears, they don't feel weird or strange. They just fit nicely. They're also a pretty good size, so they don't stick out on my ears much, and I can wear them with things like this beanie without them getting in the way. When I bought these, I was worried because I've got really sensitive ears. Headphones always seem to make my ears really red after a long gaming session, and they'd almost make my ears sore to touch. But these IEMs came with a bunch of different ear tips and different sizes and styles that you can try. There's some foam ones here that are like a weird little memory foam type of material. And then you've got a few different sizes of just silicone rubber ear tips. And if any of those don't work for you, the good thing about IEMs is Amazon has a ton of ear tips for sale for like $10. As you guys can see, I just went with the medium-sized ear tips that came in the box, but once I throw these in my ears, I can't even really tell they're there. And I mean, I can snatch on this cable pretty hard and they just stay there. You shake your head, they don't move. My biggest hang up with these IEMs when I bought them was the cord that came with them. And you guys can probably tell that this does not look like a cord that would come with a pair of $40 IEMs. I just found the standard cord to be too stiff and it would get hung up on my shirt or on my chair. And then right here behind my ears where the cord touches your head, I found that it was like digging into my freaking skull a little bit. But 1 week after using the standard cord, my cat thought it was excellent. So I bought these $20 Linsole Tripowine cables. Again, link in the description if you're interested. And let me tell you guys, these cables right here made me enjoy these IEMs 10 times more. I would almost even go as far as to say that the cables are nicer than the IEMs. So much so that when my cat thought these were good too, I bought another set. I mean, seriously, look at these. They're like a little piece of bendy rope. They flex and they don't kink. They've got this like really nice rubbery texture. They feel nice and they're really flexible. I mean, I literally can't even tell they're attached to my head. And this cable was the last piece of the IEM puzzle that I've bought. I've had these IEMs now for about a year and I've had the cables for about 8 months. I haven't had a single issue out of either of them except for my cat, who apparently likes to eat them. I might just have to throw the whole cat away. Nah, I'm just kidding. Say hey to the camera. You like the IEMs? Seriously though, technical specs aside, these have been the best and most comfortable gaming headphones I have ever used. That's honestly the reason why I've had them for as long as I have and why I recommend these to almost everybody who asks me about gaming headsets or headphones. Just the comfort of these paired with the sound quality that they offer makes them worth every penny of the $60 I paid for. And at that $60 price tag, I would almost argue that these might be the best IEMs under $200 that you can buy. If you're interested in IEMs, I seriously cannot recommend these enough. Also, I haven't personally tried them yet, but Truthear made a newer model of these called the Crinacle ZERO Reds that are priced almost exactly the same. And from what I understand, they're just an updated model of the ones I talked about in the video. I haven't personally used them, but I have heard a ton of good stuff about them as well. So if blue isn't your vibe, those might be a solid option. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I just ask that you hit the like button so that more people can see it. I plan to make more videos like this in the future with other parts of my setup, and the products that I do and do not recommend you spend your money on. So if you're interested in those, consider hitting the sub button. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, baby.